Yes, I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I've wanted one for ages. This is the tiny turbo racing 1/76 scale RX7. I've always wanted one, they look great, and today we're going to test one out. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this tiny little turbo racing Mazda RX7 lookalike. Now this has been around for a little while now. I've wanted one for ages. I've also gone and got the mini track for us to test this out on. So let's not waste any time. Let's get it unboxed. We'll find out what we get and then we'll give it a little test run. Now before we do that, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest RC content. I've got loads of good stuff coming up, guys. We're also really close to 10,000 subscribers, so let's make it happen. Right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get it unpacked and find out what we get. Right, so let's have a little look at what we get in the box first of all, and then we'll take a closer look at the car itself. And as you can see, I have already taken it out. It's crazy how small this little thing is, but it does have a lot of nice features, and we're going to talk about those in a little bit more detail in a moment. Now we get a black and white manual and a quick start guide. There's also all the part numbers and stuff in there. If you do break something on this and you want to buy the parts, you absolutely can. We've got 2 spare body shells, and what I like about this is the fact that you can turn this into a custom little car using these included body shells, and they also include all the trim pieces as well to get you up and running. Now you've got a USB-C cable, which is one of the ways that you can charge this car. You've got a port on the bottom, you plug it in there, and that is how you charge it. The second way is to charge it from the transmitter, and as you can see, if you push that little lever across, you can clip the car on there, and I'll show you a quick clip of that now. That's one of the other ways that you can charge this, or using the included USB-C cable. Finally, moving on to the transmitter, and it's not too bad at all. Now this does take 4 AAA batteries to get you up and running. We've got a nice foam grip on the wheel there. I always like that, it's a very nice little addition. Now we've got the usual stuff. We've got our throttle dual rate, steering dual rate, throttle trim and steering trim. We've also got the option to adjust how much throttle we want. We can have 25%, 50% or 100%. I think 100% is going to be crazy on this little car, but we'll see how we get on. And we've also got our steering reverse switch. So that is pretty much what you get in the box. Let's talk a little bit more about the car itself. Can we just appreciate how tiny this little thing actually is? Now this does have a 40 milliamp hour battery which is built into it. You can't actually change that out, but it does have the battery built in. And again, like I said, you've got 2 options when it comes to charging. Now, even though this tiny little car is really small, it does have some nice features, including being fully proportional, both with the steering and the throttle. We've got LED lights all round, and I'll show you a quick demonstration of the LED lights now. You can switch the LED lights on from channel 4 on your transmitter, as you can see, on and off channel 4. And if you click the channel 3 button, you can activate the LED lights on the underside of the car, and I think they look really good, especially if you're planning on running this in a dimly lit room. Now this tiny little car also has brake lights, and after you've hit the throttle, as soon as you hit the brake, as you can see, they do light up. It's just a huge amount of tech in such a tiny little package. And apparently this is meant to be a little bit quicker and better performing compared to the other version that Turbo Racing sell, which is the Mini. So we've had a look at what we get in the box. We've also had a closer look at the little car itself. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to set the track up and see how this little thing performs. Right, so let's give this tiny little car a test run. Now we'll switch the lights on because I think they look great. I've also got my steering dual rate turned down a little bit. Now, like I said, this is the smaller track. There is a larger track available as well, and I will leave links to both of those in the description below if you're interested in actually getting a proper track for this. But you could just set up something homemade. This is I have to turn the dual rate down a little bit because it's very sensitive. I'm absolutely useless at this. I'm giving it my best shot. Now guys, this is on 25% throttle, and it's still fairly quick, as you know, especially in my opinion, it's still fairly quick. We will go up to 50% in a moment. Come off the track there. So I think what we'll do is switch this up to 50%, and we'll see how it performs on 50%. It's definitely a lot quicker. I mean, that's quick on 50%, so I think 100% is going to be insane and a little bit uncontrollable on this size of track. But on the larger track, you may be okay with 100%. I mean, the steering dual rate is turned sort of down to halfway, and it's still very sensitive. I mean, if you go all the way up, it's super sensitive, and you have to be extremely careful with the steering. So I do like it when it's sort of halfway. Yeah, it's a proper little fun little car, this. Definitely something which would be ideal for when it's raining, or something to keep the kids happy for a bit. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's amazing really how much tech they've managed to pack into this tiny little car. You know, being fully proportional, both with the steering and the throttle, is very impressive. I've had little miniature cars before, but I don't remember them being fully proportional, and I did get bored of them quite quickly. But with this, I can see myself using this quite often on this little track, and I'm tempted to make an even bigger homemade track as well. And I can't wait to give this to my boy Sam, because I think he's going to enjoy this quite a bit as well. And there we go then. So this little car performed really well on the track. Now, what do you think of this, guys? Do you think this is worth the £57 price tag, which I think is about $80? And that is quite a lot of money considering it is such a small little RC car. But we do have to remember, it's definitely going to be a boredom buster. If the weather's bad, you can just roll out the track and have some fun with it. Yes, I know this isn't a new product at all. It has been around for a little while now, this and the mini version. Now, I like to do different things here on the channel. I like to try and make it different every week, which is why I thought it'd be a good idea to get one of these, to test it out and to give you guys my opinion on what I make of it. Now, I thought it was really enjoyable. I think the main question is it worth the price tag? Because it is quite a lot of money considering how small it actually is, but it does have quite a lot of nice features, and I really do think it will keep you happy when the weather's bad. So drop a comment down below, let me know what you think of this tiny little car. I'm very interested to hear what you make of it. But apart from that, guys, we're going to leave the video there today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care.